Hello YouTube and welcome back to another J-Rock video. Today is going to be the first of many, hopefully, of my review series. And today what we're going to go through is the Blackanddecker 18 volt. The reason why I want to touch on this is because all the reviews that I want to do, I want to keep it to the homeowner. Things that we're going to actually buy, be able to afford to buy, and use in our home. And like, if it can transform it, if it can't, is it worth paying the money for it, is it not? So today, the Blackanddecker 18 volt, great bit of kit if you ask me. Here it is up in the little corner over here. I just want to go through the good points, the bad points, and if it's worth buying. So stick around, tune in, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps me out. And let's get into the video. Right, so the first feature that we're going to go through is the spool line, okay? And the thing is about this one is it's a single line. Normally you get one that comes out either end. This is just singular. You don't really notice a difference, to be fair. It cuts it just as well, and I haven't had any bother trimming anything from slightly taller grass to my edging borders to the odd weed. This is automatically fed, so that's simply, you've got older models that used to have a switch on it, and you had to press that switch and then it would feed it out for you. This is completely automatic, so when it gets down to a certain length, it just, like I say, automatically feeds that line back out to the desired length for cutting. Next, like I said, is the adjustable neck, so you can either pull and turn, and that'll, like I said, put you from both either the strimmer or into the edger. What you can also do with that is simply loosen, and then you've got an adjustable strimmer. So even if you're slightly taller, I mean, I'm about 5'10", and I use it on the longest length, and that does me absolutely fine. I'm not bending over with it. But also, if you're 4 foot nothing and you need something small, then I mean, look at the size of that. It's tiny, yeah. So there's them two options there also, and that's just through one adjustable neck there. You've got the handguard. All you've got is this button on the side here that you depress, like so. And from there, you can move it to any position that you feel comfortable. From that point there, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all the way back. 5. So you've got 5 positions to be able to have that in. Quite frankly, I prefer just somewhere neutral. Although it depends on the type of edge or the corner that you're going around. It's very easy to just move back and forth and be able to set. Next, we are talking power. Alright, so here we have our 18 volt battery. Removable by just the end here. You pull on that and it'll pop out of its housing. Simply remove, charge, place back on, and it's in there solid. And that's honestly a feature that you can feel across the whole product, is it just feels solid. Feels premium, to be honest. And it feels like if you're going to drop it, right, it's not going to have bits breaking off of it and flying everywhere. Alright, it does feel premium. With it, we have 2 settings here. Okay, Eco and Turbo. Quite frankly, I do just use it in Turbo because for the size of my garden, I can get away with cutting it on Turbo and it lasts in the whole cut. For those that have got a slightly bigger garden and don't want to invest in that second battery, you might just want to keep it on the Eco and get that bit longer battery life out of it. But it really doesn't struggle. I'm going to post a little screen grab up here of the actual RPMs that it does give out, as it is separate obviously through the Eco and the Turbo. But that's all it does. It just slows down the rate of the rotations. Lastly, we've got using the strimmer. Okay, so by starting it up, all we have is we've got both a trigger on the inside here, and we've got a safety, and that is on both sides. So with that, without interlocking that safety, nothing will happen with the machine. It will not start. Okay, so that's obviously a safety feature that I think you find with most garden machinery now. But all you simply do is press in that safety, okay, and then operate the trigger like so, and it is that simple. So what I want to do now is I want to get into the garden and I want to trim down them borders because they're an absolute mess, and let you see it in action. Right, I'll see you over there. Okay, I'm going to try and take down some of these nettles behind me. Obviously these are quite thick and not exactly something you do in your lawn, but just so you can see how good it reacts. Hopefully you can see there how effortless that kind of is, taking that out. And like I say, that's something that you're not going to be doing in your garden, hopefully. Right, so that's a wrap on the trimmer review. Right, so the way I rate these is I'm going to rate it in 3 different sections. What's going to be reliability, effectiveness, and price. Okay, so each one of these I'm going to rate out with 5-star. Reliability, I would rate that as a 5. It looks like it's solid. It looks like it's going to stand the test of time. And I just haven't encountered any problems. Like I said, I think that's the 4th time I'm using it there. So still relatively new. But for everything that you need for in a garden, a well-kept garden, 5. I think that it'll stand the test of time and it's really good. Effectiveness, I will rate a 4. So 4 stars for effectiveness. It's really good. The edging, I mean, you could say it's user error. I'll take that. But I've got some swervy sides going on there. It doesn't give you that as straight cut as I would like, but like I said, I would put that down to user error. I actually kind of half think without the wheel it would maybe be better, because there's some times where I've tried to actually lift the unit up, the strimmer up, and I've actually started cutting better with it. It also has this thing, just as it's about to redo the wire, like the push on more spool, like I say, it goes off a little bit, and it's almost as if it's trimming straight, and then all of a sudden it starts going left to right rather than just like straight around. And I have noticed that sometimes it cuts into your grass, and that's half the time when I find that I then get, I don't know, when it doesn't look straight. But again, I would maybe take some of that being on my part. So 4-star for effectiveness. And then for price, if it was £50 I would be rating it 5 stars, but at £150 what it's currently going for on Amazon, I've got to rate that 3 stars. Simply because a strimmer that's electric like that, although it's solid, I just couldn't pay 150 quid for it when you can get pedal strimmers and the rest of it for that price, or in that price range. So that's a wrap up there. I'm rating this product, that Blackanddecker 18 volt edge strimmer, 12 stars out of a possible 15. Please like, comment, subscribe, and that'll do so much. It'll give me so much help in growing this channel and being able to do more videos. Just hit that like button, and even there's a bell button somewhere, hit that. Thank you very much, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.